Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I've got a special Temu haul today for you. It is all makeup and do I have any skincare? I think it's just makeup, but we'll see. So I thought that's different for me. I usually have a variety of things, but I had a bunch of makeup come in, and so I just decided I'd do it all at once. So I'm not wearing lipstick because I'm gonna find some lipstick in the bag, and so I'm gonna try some of the stuff on. All I've got on, I don't have any foundation or anything, but then that's kind of normal for me. But yeah, so I thought we'd give that a little bit of a try. Some stuff I'll just swatch on my hand and whatnot. But yeah, so welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm so glad that you've stopped by. For those of you that are regulars, thanks for coming back. So far I've only done Temu hauls. That may change over time, but that's still working out pretty well for me. And if you check out the description below, you'll see a link to all the products that you're going to see here today, along with links to the Temu app. And if you download the app with my code, I will get $5 and then you get coupons. But somebody did point out to me that those coupons have a pretty tight expiration date. And the 50% off that you get also for your first order also has a pretty tight expiration date. So just keep that in mind. That was something that I learned the hard way when I was a new subscriber also to Temu, is pay attention to when the coupons expire. And then if you play any of the games, I've got my Fishland and Farmland codes down there. They do change, I've learned, when you win one of the games. So I will always have my current codes in my most recent upload. So if you're watching an old video, those are probably old codes. So you would always need to look at the most recent video to see what the current codes are. But otherwise, let's get started. I did go through this stuff just to see what it was so that I could write down the prices of everything. But if they were, I haven't like opened any of them or tried any of them yet. So it'll be new for us both. And there's a few things I put on the top on purpose because they're going to help me like later on. So the first thing is this LED mirror. I got this to go in my purse, but I realized I maybe need something like this for down here for when I'm doing videos, but maybe I'll get a bigger one and let this one stay in the purse. But this, like I said, LED mirror, and this was $6.92, and it's still $6.92. And I got the light pink, but I think it also came in white and maybe gray. And then it's got that mirror. And then this one, which you can tell is closer. And then on the back, okay, so this takes battery. What kind of batteries? Probably 2 AA's. And I, of course, I take that back. It's got this kind, CR 2032. So this actually should work. So yeah, so that's pretty good. So then I can have this like later during this video as I'm trying to put stuff on so I can like see what I'm doing. All right. So next, next I got another pink bag, travel bag. And so I wanted to do this early so I can put all this makeup that we're going to be seeing in it. But it's just a real simple, it's kind of, I keep saying it feels like umbrella material, but it expands pretty wide. So this is what I'm going to put all the makeup today in. It's got a zipper top, and this was $1.17. And then there's one last thing I put on the top for before we get to the makeup stuff, and that is a headband, a hair headband. Now, I ordered this in light brown, and their light brown is like a dark brown auburn kind of color, because I can see red in it, but let me get it out of here. It's like I want to be careful not to pull on the hair. All right, so this one's got some pearls through it, but see, this is not light brown in my world. This is definitely a dark brown. So this isn't going to go with my hair all that great. Even some of these parts that are, I mean, that matches a little bit better, but it's not going to match what's up here. But we don't care for today. And I've got hair color powder that I use, but it is also not this dark. So let me take this out. Yeah, look at that. Look at how different that is. So, yes, I'm a little disappointed in their version of light brown, but that's okay. We're still going to wear it. Well, I don't know if I'll wear this out in public, because I feel like I would really need to color things up for that to work. But it'll be good at home. And I think I've got another one of these coming that's also light brown, so it's probably going to be too dark too. Maybe I need to, although I don't think this one came in blonde, so maybe I need to be looking more for blonde if it's going to be like this. All right, so this headband was $236 and it's gone up in price to $248. All right, now for the makeup. So I've got this bag. You can see where I tried to use that thermal eraser again, but again, it's like the regular print bled through again. So, and it felt very dry. So I feel like mine may have really leaked out on the way here. I mean, or it's just not coming through the sponge very well. I don't know. All right, so I don't think I've got a good place to put this. Oh, maybe over here. All right, so first I've got two applicators, sponges, brushes, whatever you want to call it. This first one's a mushroom sponge. I really like this style. I've got a big one of these that I started using with the hair coloring powder, which came with a mushroom kind of sponge with it, but it's very short because it's attached to the lid. So I'm using one that's got a long handle on it. It works much better. But this, and it's got a pretty light pink handle, and it came in different colors. This one was 44 cents. And then this one is a concealer brush, also in that same pink. Some sellers you can get these together, but I got them separate. So this is a really fine, very soft bristles. But this was 97 cents, and it's price reduced to 96 cents. All right, I'm going to leave those out just in case I need those for something. I also brought down some brushes from upstairs, because I don't think very many of these things come with applicators. Okay, so this next thing, I did have to open this part just to see what was inside. And it was lipstick, and I'm a little concerned because, well, for one, I was able to open this, but there was no seal on this, so I'm a little hesitant to try this one. I mean, if they had put, this sticker over that would have probably been okay, but they didn't. So really, anybody could have gotten to this. So I'm not going to try this one. I got to decide if I'm going to send this back or not, but it's a shimmery lipstick. I'm not even going to swatch it, but it's kind of a plummy kind of color with kind of some gold shimmer. So it looks like it would be really pretty, but yeah, I'm just a little nervous about that. This one, who was this by? I think maybe this is the one that oh no, wait. Oh yeah, it is. This is the one that I could not find in my order. So I don't know what the price of this was, but most of their lipsticks are around $2.50 or cheaper. So yeah, I'm gonna put that back in the bag because I think I may return that. So let's find another lipstick so we can get some color on here. All right, so this one, well, let me get it out of the bag. Okay, good. So it's in plastic, but it's also in plastic. So that makes me feel safer. This one, Silky Soft Lipstick for Love, popular color. And I don't know if that's the color or not. We'll have to see. Most of my lipsticks are this very similar in color, so we're not going to see too much variety there. Ugh. So it's been a long day, a long work day. Glad it's over. At least when I'm filming it, it's a work day. I never know how long it'll take me to upload, because if I have any kind of problems, my software is not the greatest. Oh, and by the way, this is a Temu shirt that I got. It's a little on the big side. I probably could have gone down. Probably could have gone down a size, but that's okay. And then I'm wearing my steampunk necklace, and the steampunk earrings match my hair, so I put these earrings on instead. So give a little update there, because several of you are always wanting to see what the clothes look like on me, so I need to make sure. I try to always wear Temu clothing when I'm doing a video, because heaven knows I have enough of it now. I can't get the box open. But yeah, sometimes I forget to point it out. All right, so here we go. We finally got it out of the box. So it's a nice, pretty, black, shiny case. The spot that would normally in America have the color sticker is missing. And it just says popular color on the front. So yeah, so this is kind of a wine kind of color, and this is very similar to what I would wear. I'm tempted to like do half of my lips in this color and then half in another color. Would that be silly? Oh, let me get my mirror so I can do this and see what I'm doing and not get all up in your face. So it's going on kind of slippery. Almost like I licked it first. But it's a pretty color. But it's kind of thin and oily. And I feel like it would bleed pretty easily. So you'd probably definitely want a lip liner if you were going to use this. But this was, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, and actually I should just show you. This was the brand, and well, the color is popular color, and this cost $2.24, and it has come down in price to $1.93. So I like this color. This is a good color and typical of what I would wear. It's just kind of got a weird feel to it. almost like a non-sticky gloss, if that makes sense. I don't like gloss at all because it's sticky. So, but this is just kind of thin like that. So I'm going to look weird because I'm going to put some other color on the other side. I could have just used a Kleenex, I suppose, and wiped it off. But sometimes when you do that, some of the color remnant's still there, and I don't want to change what it would really look like. All right, so let's see if I can even find another lipstick. Nope. Okay, well, when we find a lipstick, we'll deal with it. All right, this next one, I think is a blush. Now I'm sure as I'm going to be going through these, people are going to be noticing all the ways I do things wrong with putting on my makeup. I am not an expert. Even though I used to do Mary Kay 20 years ago, everything's changed. As crazy as that seems, but and I very rarely wear makeup, but I am wanting to wear makeup more often, especially if I can get my face in shape and not always be so irritated. So I'm gonna have trouble getting into all of these. Okay, this one is Romantic Color Art Deco Blush. It's got a cute bumblebee on there. Oh my goodness. Open both sides so I can push it through. It's got a pretty case. So it's got that same bumblebee on there, so that's really pretty. And apparently I got color number 1. Romantic Color Cute Pet 3D Blusher. Aw. So it's got the highlighter in the center, the bumblebee, and then I've never had one like this before, but that's kind of typically the color blush I would use. It's probably going to look weird to put it on without any foundation, but what the hey. Let's get a I'm probably going to pick the wrong brush because my normal blush brush is upstairs. So I'm just going to pick one at random. Does it even say what it is? Oh, it says face angled. Well, that's probably not right. Oh, and there is a mirror on this side that's covered in film. Let's get that pulled off. All right. Now, I don't know. I suppose if I were using a smaller brush, I could just get around the edges and not get any of the highlight. I don't know. Am I supposed to get them both in one? Well, this is going to get both of them in one. Whoa. Okay. So I just totally covered over the hopefully that wasn't it. Hopefully there's still some more of the gold color in there. It kind of has a brownish look. And again, I know I need foundation so that you could actually see what I'm doing here. So yeah, so that's hard to see. So let me just, there's no more gold under there. So I don't understand that. So I guess the highlighter, it's like supposed to just be mixed all in. And it just adds shimmer to the whole thing. So it's a pretty color. And it seems to blend well. So, okay, well, I didn't need to worry about accidentally getting over the gold part on that. But I love this. This is super cute. All right, so this, where is this one? The Romantic Color Blush was $4.04. Realized I need a cloth. I still need to get those wet wipes down here. All right, next. This is a liquid blush. Box is a bit crumpled. This is number 107. So right now for my blush, I have a friend that, and I'm not even gonna say it right. I want to say Synagence. That may not be right. It's an MLM, and I had a party for her, and I got some liquid eyeshadow, and one of the colors that I got was kind of a blush color, and that's what I end up using usually as my blush. And I really like liquid blush, so I thought I would try getting some from here. So it's a really pretty container. It just says Color Bloom Liquid Blush. And this, let's see. It's very hard to find some of these in my orders because they have such weird names, and some of the pictures don't have the brand name on them, which is weird. This is not a blush stick. SFR? Nope. Oh, there it is. This was $3.47 and it's price adjusted down to $2.90. So it's a liquid that's got a sponge tip. So, well, this makes me a little nervous. Although that's not very dark, so that's good. I'm afraid I'm going to look like a clown by the time all this is done. It seems like it blends okay, although again, it's hard to tell on Beat Face. Don't get upset that I'm calling myself Beat Face, okay? It's okay. I've come to accept it. So it blends well, and it's a decent color. And if all my face were this color down here, then the blush would show up pretty well. And I don't want strong blush, because usually if I put, like, this one's stronger, you can tell, but if I take the time to put on foundation and get my face to look more like my neck, I gotta be subtle when I put the blush and stuff on, because otherwise I really will look like a clown. But anyway, I like this. You can see, just looking in here, it doesn't look like there's really any blush in this part. Probably because well, I don't know, maybe there is. Like, how do you have to shake it once it starts getting lower? Probably, since it won't always be, well, that's not right. Okay, so I don't know. You shake this when you need to get more? Probably. Sounds like there's a bead in there to help it. All right, well, there's that. So what do you guys think? Is this like the most boring video ever? I know some of you love makeup, so hopefully it's not. And hopefully those of you that usually are here for the variety aren't too bothered by it. All right, next is some powder, I believe. Probably should have found this first. I think this is a mineral powder. I was trying to get something comparable to Bare Minerals, and this is Clear Silk Smooth Makeup Setting Honey Powder. So some powders I got because I was trying to find a powder foundation or a pressed powder foundation, but I think this one's actually just a powder. So it comes with a really pretty and really soft sponge, and then it's just a very light, sometimes it's hard to know if you're going to get a color that goes well with your skin. So let's just take off the little protective sticker. And we'll try putting some on a spot on my chin or something. It's really stuck on there. It's like I need tweezers to get the sticker off. Still sporting my fingernail it's almost, the break has almost got to where I can cut it off safely, but not quite. I'm sorry guys. It's probably annoying. I didn't think this would be so hard to get off of here. Come on. Okay, it's coming. It's kind of hard to do a makeup demo if you can't get the, oh, there we go. Okay, let's not make a cloud of powder though. All right. Get this, says I have black pants on. We don't want black pants. All right, so I have some on there. So again, it's kind of hard to tell if it's looking how it looks on my skin, right? But there was another one I tried where I felt like I looked like it was chalk because it was too light. And this one at least has more of a translucent effect. Like it's not really adding any color or taking away any color. So it really would be like a setting powder or a degreasing powder, that kind of thing. Did I say how much this cost? This was $2.69. All right, next, air cushion cream. So I think we've all seen the pictures of the mushroom kind of sponge getting the cream on it. So of course I needed to try this too. So we really are going backwards and everything. So I probably should have like planned this out better where I was getting things out in an order, so I actually could have been like getting ready, but maybe I'll do a different get ready with me kind of video. Where I actually use the skincare that I'm using, the Japanese skincare. Okay, so this is nice. So it comes with a little mushroom sponge in a bag. And then this pretty case. And I got number 1. So that's pretty common for me. You know, I got to get just about the lightest thing there is. How do I get this open? Oh, so it kind of twists open. I wonder if there's a mirror under this. There is not. All right, let's get it's a nice little bag. I probably will not keep it though. So let's see if I can get this off. So it's kind of a little greasy, kind of wet feel, and kind of in a separated kind of wetness. So we'll have to see. All right, so I think I just pushed down on it because then I'm supposed to get the cool design from this onto here. Oh, yep. It goes down. So pretty. Maybe only pretty the first time before you actually use it. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if that's getting rid of any. Let's try it over here where it's a little redder. Maybe a little bit. It's definitely doesn't feel like a full coverage kind of foundation or cream, because it really isn't. It's on the wetter side, so it's, I feel like it's not like the color is just soaking into the skin but not staying on the skin to help with the color, if that makes any sense. But I still wanted to try it. It's still a cute idea, but you can see it's still kind of it's just kind of wet, but in a thin way. So I don't know, I struggle sometimes because, well, a lot of times, because if you get a liquid foundation that's really thin so that it doesn't like clog your pores, then it doesn't really cover anything up. But then if you get ones that cover stuff up, then it like causes a problem with my pores. So I don't know what the solution is to that. Probably buying better quality stuff than Temu, if I had to say. All right, here is a blush stick, and this was $3.97 and it's come down to $3.87. Got number 1 on it also. Yeah, I'm afraid to use very dark colors. Okay, so I think this one's got blush on one side and a brush on the other side. So let's see. Okay, yeah. So here is the, this looks super pink, doesn't it? Well, we're going to try this on my hand. Okay, now some's coming. We kind of have to push kind of hard to get that, since it's kind of like a balm kind of feel almost. And then this side has the brush. Very soft, but very dense. So yeah, I feel like it's not necessarily blending very well, but the brush is just kind of soaking up. I mean, it's still there, but I don't know. And it's a light color, but yeah, I kind of feel like the brush is picking up the color, not just blending it in, if that makes sense. All right, so we'll have to see about this. This may be too pink. I don't know. Part of the problem is I'm just used to always seeing red everywhere. So anything, like they always used to tell us in Mary Kay, you know, you put on your foundation, so you're creating a blank slate. You add your eyebrow pencil because you got to create your frame. And then once you have your blank slate, then you can add whatever color you want. Well, okay. All right, so next is, I think, another blush stick. So I literally before this did just have the one blush. Well, it was really the liquid eyeshadow from Senegence. So now I guess I'm making up for that. So this one is Cheek Heat multi-use stick. Oh, so this one was one that you could use on your cheeks and your lips, but I'm not going to put it on my lips because I think I've got another lipstick somewhere in here. Hopefully not just the one that I'm not willing to try. All right, so this one was $2.69, and again, you can see I'm not very bold in my color choices. I pretty much keep the same kind of lipstick colors, the same blush colors. Now my eyes, I am going to try to change that up a bit. Come out of my comfort zone a little bit. Ooh. Oh no. I don't think that was all supposed to come out like that, but of course it did while I was trying to get the plastic off. So, let's see if I can get this back in here. Oh. Now can I, nope. Can't take it back off because it's stuck to the lid. So I'm returning this, but because of it's like a cream, you could just use a brush, but I'm going to return it because it's not going to work like it's supposed to. Because I don't, can I twist it off? Okay, I can twist it off, but it's loose now. So, oh, it's twisty, but yeah, that's as far down as it'll go. So, okay, well, I guess while I'm here, let's swatch it. Okay, so that's pretty pigmented. Let's see what we get. I don't know. This is probably because I'm not using the right brush. But I don't feel like it's blending very well. Like you can still see where the original streak was. So I probably, maybe I need a better brush that would help smooth it out. I like the color of it a lot, but this I am gonna return it because it came out, even though I could still use it. I want to be able to use these things like they're designed to be used. So that being said, I should find, oh, this didn't have a box, it just had a bag. Okay, let me just set that there. All right, next, let's do some eyes. So this is an eyeshadow palette. This was $4.26 and it has gone up in price to $4.48. It says on the back, Magic Color 12 color makeup powder tray. And it's got the ingredients. Oh, I should turn this off since I've not really been using it. I've been putting my face in your face. Okay, so this one is a real simple, it's kind of, is that a cut? Yeah, it looks like, yeah, that's a crack. So there's a crack in the plastic, which that probably doesn't matter. Oh, and it looks like there used to be maybe a price tag up here that they tried to pull off unsuccessfully because this is sticky. So anyway, oh, well, now this is nice. So on the back, it tells you what, I was going to say it tells you the color, but no, it's not all the color because one of them says outer, this one down here says outer eyelid, smoke, blend, crease, inner corner. So suggestions. And then some that I can't read. Like I don't know what that says. Physician. One's constrictor. Cold-blooded. So snake eyes. So yeah, so that's kind of funny. So it's kind of like somebody bought this and then resold it, maybe. Did this have a, this didn't have a, okay, this didn't have a plastic wrap on it either. So there was nothing in here protected. I don't know how I feel about that, because it just came in a in one of these. So I mean, we wouldn't sell stuff like that here in the United States. You wouldn't be able to buy something at the store that wasn't wrapped up. So, ooh, I may not even be able to get in here. Oh, okay. So it's really pretty color. So now I'm conflicted. Does it look like they've been used? No, I can still see the, you know, like the original finish of an eyeshadow. It still looks like it's there on all of them. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe this one isn't quite as bad as the lipstick because it's just on eyes, although who wants an eye infection? So what do you think? Tell me below. Would you keep this? Even though it wasn't wrapped? Let's try a couple. Oh, so that's not as dark as I would have thought. Yeah, so it's not very pigmented. So that may also help answer my question of whether or not this stays or goes. But I really like those colors, but I feel like I need a little bit more pigment than that. Okay. Did I tell you how much this cost? This was $4.26. I think I did. So, kind of disappointed with that. All right, here is a lipstick applicator. So I remember back in the day when you, and maybe do I have one? No, not that. Yeah, maybe this. Like when you had like a tiny little brush that, you know, when, okay, so I had an aunt. She was, she would go and buy makeup from like nice department stores, you know, the kind of places where they're always trying to get your attention and, you know, sit down and we'll do your face and everything. Well, she used to go and get, you know, those big boxes of like lipstick sets, you know, that had like 24 different colors or something in it. And there was one color in there that she would always give me that I loved. And because she would give it to me like once a year, you know, those don't last very long. But so I had to use my little brush to get all the way into it so I didn't waste any of it. So I remember lip brushes being like this, but now it seems like they're more like this. And maybe this is more for lip balms or lip masks. Because I did get one like this with my Japanese lip mask. But I went ahead and ordered one that, you know, had a lid so I could keep it in my purse. But it's just a silicone, it's just a little silicone. Oh, let's hold it up against the pink hand. So maybe when I find the other lipstick, I'll try this, because I've never tried it with a real lipstick before. And maybe you're not supposed to. Maybe you're sitting there thinking, she is ridiculous that she thinks that. Whatever. Okay, next. Oh, how much was that? The lip brush was 44 cents. So, you know. All right. This. Oh, well, this is a mineral powder. So probably when I was looking for my Bare Minerals something to replace it, I found this one too. And this particular brand, they have a lot of different makeup on there. I don't know if it's any good or not, but it does say natural mineral from nature. And I don't know where else you would get it from, but that's good, I guess. And then it's got another pretty pink, white sponge. And then another sticker that maybe is easier to get off of here. Maybe. You hear that? That's how sticky it is. And that's the part that's supposed to be the little flap that's not supposed to be stuck down. I'm trying to think of what I could use. Oh, maybe I'm starting to get it. Ow. I'm gonna break a nail just trying to pull a piece of tape off. All right, let's see. Okay, so we did the other one over here, which we couldn't really tell. Let's do this one over here. I realized I put some foundation on that side, but we don't care. All right, I have some on here. So usually with mineral powder, I would not use a sponge like this. I would use a brush. And again, can't really see anything, and maybe part of that's because I'm getting like the lightest color possible. But I think this would go well over a liquid foundation that covers more. This was $1.79. So yeah, it's kind of hard for me to say whether these are any good or not yet. All right, next. Something from that same brand. I think this is blush. Comes with a little brush, which that's usually for eyes, isn't it? They don't do these for blush. But again, this has no covering on it. Plastic covering seal. I don't know. It's probably not as big of a deal for blush. What does that say? Powder cake. I have to assume this is blush. I just don't know why they gave the little thing there. So let's just swatch it on my hand or my arm. Should I be doing this on a different side? Why are none of these coming through very well? Well, that's maybe a little bit better. So again, it kind of keeps where I push down first, and it feels like it might be a little bit difficult to blend it out so you don't see that first hit. But maybe if you were doing it with a brush instead of a finger, it would look okay. The color's okay, I think. Pretty red. Kind of bright, but it doesn't seem quite as bright when it's on. So yeah, so another thing, not sealed. Still not sure how I feel about that. And this doesn't snap. Like I was kind of expecting it to snap. Not that that matters, but it doesn't. And then again, it came with this little useless piece of sponge. All right, and that, if I didn't say, it was $1.79. All right, why is there not seem to be any more lipstick in here? Okay, maybe I should have put this one on my whole lips. This is lipstick, but I think this is one of those aloe vera color changing ones. So this will look weird, right? But it's sealed in plastic because they care. All right, this one, Pure Natural Aloe Vera Moist Lipstick. After temptation. I can't help it. I have to point those things out. Okay, so this one was $1.79. I have some other aloe vera ones that that are color changing ones. And I guess this one doesn't specifically say it's color changing. So we'll see. Now it says temptation on here too. Whoa. Okay, well the other aloe vera ones I have are clear. So this one is not, so let's just see. Oh, so it's like has more purple in it. Yeah, so this one's definitely more like a lip balm, but a greasy lip balm. I have to wear lip balm when I go to bed every night. I don't think I would pick this one. But, so it did add some color, but not as good a color as lipstick would add. And I think they had this in different colors. So presumably you'd get a different effect with that. Okay, so let me, since that was the only other lipstick aside from the one I'm not willing to try, let me go back and put some of this on over everything. Right on top of that aloe vera. It's kind of pretty over that one. But yeah, this one's super wet too. Now, I don't like matte lipsticks at all, but yeah, this one's really wet, which is weird. All right, next, mascara. Okay, I'm not trying this on camera. I need, my eyelashes grow like straight out, so they really need to be curled before I put anything on them. Otherwise, the mascara is just going in my eye. But this one, I think I got this in brown. Liquid Eyelash Extensions Mascara. What does that mean? I think it means, well, it says length plus volume plus longueur. So I'm hoping that it gives the impression of having extensions without actually having extensions. It's magic. I don't know, this video feels weird to me. Feels kind of, does it feel slow to you? Be nice. All right, no, I'm kidding. You guys are always very nice. This is a very safe space, which I appreciate. And if somebody does post something that's not quite as nice, you guys are very nice about sticking up for me. All right, so this one is definitely brown. And the spoolie, I think, goes along with what somebody recommended on the channel, that there be definition between the spikes on the spoolie so that you get better coverage on the eyelashes. So I'll have to see if this actually makes me look like I'm wearing extensions. I have never worn extensions, and I've been so tempted to buy extensions on Temu because they have a ton of them. But I'm so afraid that I wouldn't do it right, or I'd glue something and it'd be like up here when it needs to be down here. And okay. The other thing about wet lipstick is it makes it easier to get on your teeth. That's unpleasant. All right, I used to, okay, here I digress. I used to wear CoverGirl lip stay, maybe? I don't know. It was the liquid 24-hour lipstick, so you'd put it on at the beginning of the day, and then it came with like a gloss stick that you'd put over it. And I used to wear that for years because I was always so petrified of getting, because my eye teeth stick out, and so I always have problems with having lipstick on my teeth. So I wore that for years. And I got used to having dry lips because of that, because it is very drying, and I wasn't good about reapplying the stuff. But I loved it because I didn't have to worry about my teeth, but they got rid of my color, and then I stopped wearing lipstick altogether. But okay. The other thing is, this lipstick doesn't taste very good. I know lipstick's not supposed to taste very good, but it just doesn't. Okay, so this was $1.87. We're almost done with this weird video. Okay, so I got some nail stickers. I think this is the first set of nail stickers I've gotten. I've gotten a ton of the press-on nails, which I think next time I try some, I'm going to try it with the stickers that come instead of the nail glue, because I just couldn't get, they're more rounded or something, and when the nails came off, that you could tell there really hadn't been very much glue on the nail part. So anyway, yeah, so I got these, but like, see this is kind of weird. It's like it got folded. And I can't remember what the name of the company is that I'm pretty sure it's another multi-level marketing company that does nails. And I've bought from them before, but I find these hard to apply. But yeah, see how that one's got a crease in it? So this one's useless. And oh, I have to cut this open. I don't know if you only get one sheet, which can be problematic because I feel like I have 3 nails that are like the same size, which is weird. Yeah, so there's just this one sheet. So I'm probably going to return this because I lost a whole nail here. What did this cost? 94 cents. Well, okay, can't expect much. But the idea is you take, I mean, it's got a plastic film over it, but then you take these off and you put them on your nails, and then you have to kind of file, which they give you a nail file. But I find that it's very hard to put these on too, and trying to file them on. I mean, I've used like nail clippers to clip off the edges to make it a little bit easier to file them down, but there's probably some trick, but I haven't figured it out yet. Okay, I'm really regretting having tasted this lipstick. It's really kind of bothering me because the greasiness of it is kind of feels like it's coating my throat. So I'm glad this is almost over and I can take this off soon. All right, so these are pretty, but they don't give you enough. Like the company that sells them here in America, the multi-level one, that you get more. You probably get like twice this amount. All right. Next, this is Mac Andy, and I think this is blush also. Okay, well, they have this little sticker here, but that's about it, I think. So it must just not be common. Is that true? Those of you that don't live in the States, do you guys not put plastic around your, are you more environmentally conscious than that you don't want to waste plastic? But isn't that cute? A little bear. What does it say? Fine powder, 1 dish for multiple purposes. Soft feather radiant eyeshadow. Oh, so not blush. It's easy to faint if you take it well. Okay. This is Cat Girl. But it's a really pretty, oh yeah, I gotta get my face in there. It's a really pretty container. Oh, it is eyeshadow. So this plastic part has got, what does that say? Milk chestnut bear, and then it's just got a bear on the other one. So that's cute. And then up here, I have a little sleeve on the mirror. Man, they really don't want you to get these little okay, forget that. I'll do that later. So this is cute. I like this one. I guess I'm just gonna have to get used to the fact that this stuff doesn't come wrapped. Let's see how this one will give me more smoky eyes. Oh, and it's very pigmented. And again, it would probably be better, obviously, with a brush. So maybe my whole thing about being able to see the fingerprint is really dumb if I'm using, wouldn't get that if I was using a brush. Let's try the sparkle one. The shimmer. Okay, I can't see that. Let me try that again. So I guess, yeah, you can sort of see, it's not adding color, it's really just adding sparkle. But yeah, I really like those colors. So I will keep this one. But it's so cute. This was $3.59 and it's price adjusted down to $3.18. All right, we're almost done. All right, now this, I confess that I don't think I realized what I was purchasing here. Now, of course, the beauty tools are wrapped in multiple plastics. That makes sense. All right, so this is a brush. But what I was trying to get is I thought I was going to be able to put powder in here and it would come out through the brush so that, you know, you didn't have to dip the brush into the powder. It just kind of came out through here. And this has a video with it, but it was hard to figure. So I got it. And you can take this off. But I don't know if you can put powder in here. Somebody tell me, does anybody have this already? Like, I want to put powder in here. But then, and the idea, you're supposed to be able to pump it. But I don't know if that's just to get the powder into the brush or if that's just air. Like, I could see there being application for this in the card making world with embossing powders, but can I put powder in here? Like, I want to take one of those other containers of powder that I got and put it in here, but not if it will just stay there and not come out through the brush. I guess I'm just going to have to experiment. What did this cost? Is it worth experimenting? Oh, this was $4.07. And it's gone up to $4.16. So I don't know. Does anybody have used this before? I feel silly that I don't know, but I mean, this is, I don't really feel any like air coming out when I do that. So I have no idea. I don't know. If nothing else, it's a nice big brush to take that would be good for traveling. I don't know. Let me know, because if it's not for that, then I should have bought one that was more this size that had other brushes in it too for travel. So yeah, I don't know. This is what happens when it's like a foreign language. I don't know. It's all so different. Making a mess. Okay, well, this one's all wrapped in plastic, so I appreciate that. This one says professional makeup loose powder. This is the last thing in the bag. So let's see. It says, oh, well, I'm guessing it's just a plain powder. I don't know why I thought I needed to try 3 plain powders. That seems silly. I didn't even experiment with colors. I pretty much got the lightest. Oh, well, no, I got number 3 here. I was going to say I got the lightest color in all of them. Oh, well, this one is pink. It is not. Ooh, I can't help it, you guys. When I see a reflection, I just think that makes such a cool picture. Oh yeah, so let's pause for a thumbnail. Maybe this is not a powder. Maybe it's a powder blush. Oh, well, or it's just a pinker. I think it's still just a powder. And I'm not sure I can get this off quickly. I want to try it. I want to see. Can I make my whole face beat face with this? Because, you know, I've got the one, you know, I've got a little bit of space on this side of each of, and here before I get up into some psoriasis, and here is kind of clear. I've probably said this on here. Oh, I'm making a cloud here. Oh, and it got on my pants. Oh, it's my legs. This is what happens when I try to talk and do things at the same time. Okay. There was a time in my youth, into my college age, into my early married life, where I never would have gone out without makeup. Okay, well, I can't tell that this is anything either. But it is darker than the others. And hopefully will come out of my pants. Hopefully the dust will. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. So I don't know. Should I have waited? And I probably should have waited and done this as a get ready with me so that I actually did my face instead of just trying things randomly on my face. But I wanted to try something different. Where's the cloth? I wanted to try something different, and I felt like I could do this pretty fast because I really wanted to show you guys this stuff. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do a get ready with me, or maybe I'll just try to actually do my face for another video. But now I've got powder everywhere. Oh, well, that was brilliant. Using this on powder on black pants, so now I have powder and Kleenex lint fuzz. Oh, what a day. But anyway, I appreciate if you stayed through this train wreck of a video. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed seeing the makeup. I don't know how I feel about doing videos that are so specialized like this. I like there being variety in there. Although that being said, I am going to have a wig episode at some point because I have been buying wigs. I got one yesterday that was supposed to be kind of an highlighted ombre look, and so it's supposed to be kind of blonde, but then it's supposed to go into a dark brown, and it just looks like a yellowish orangey kind of color. It is, well, you'll see eventually when I do that one, but I think I've got at least 3 wigs now and a poof, so there will be an episode just for that because I don't want to deal with the wig cap and stuff more than once. But otherwise, here I'm just rambling. Oh my gosh, this has been over an hour. Well, you guys said you like long ones, so does that mean you'll like this one? Oh, thanks. If you stayed this long, thank you so much. If you click like, thank you. If you subscribe because of this, wow, thanks. But I appreciate all of you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. I still can't believe that you helped me cross over the 1,000 subscriber mark. I really literally thought I would stick at 7, when I first started this, because I still haven't told anybody I know. Well, one person. Well, 2 now, I guess. But yeah, it's still living in my secret world. So I will say, some of you may figure out who I am in the real world. And you may send me a Facebook. I am on Facebook, but I'm not really on Facebook. And I probably will not mix this world with that world, at least not soon, because I'm still trying to protect the identity of my kids and stuff. So don't be offended if you send me a Facebook request and I don't accept it. It's not because I don't like you or any of that. I just am not mixing those. So hopefully, that doesn't bother you too much. But otherwise, I'm happy to talk on here and on my community page and all that fun stuff. And I'm happy to hear, what you guys think of these and so forth. But I will be back soon with more stuff to show. And I am hoping I've got my influencer box coming. And I think they're making a rush on it because it seems like I'm going to get it before I get some other stuff that I ordered earlier than that. So I may end up placing it into the rotation before even this. So you may have already seen that one, and I don't even know what it is yet. I know what the stuff is, but I haven't seen it yet, obviously, because I haven't filmed it, and we're going to have some time traveling again. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. And that press your luck game that goes around in the square, and lands, and it always landed on 45% for me. And some people were like, I don't know, everybody gets a different amount. Well, I think once I became an influencer, now I only get 35% on that, bumped up to 70. So I think that may be the difference. They're like, well, we're already giving you some stuff for free. You don't need as big of a percent off. So whatever, Temu, whatever. All right, I'll stop rambling now and I'll end this. And it all filmed in one shot. That's amazing for me. So maybe that means I can start doing some longer hauls. But otherwise, thank you. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. And I hope you come back for my next video or check out some of my old ones. There's plenty of them out there and give you a good laugh. So thank you. And I'll see you next time. Take care.